How we all doing, guys, and what is up? So, a little bit of a life update. You might not have seen a video from me. If you have, in quite some time. So it's been almost a year, if not a year. I can't remember exactly when my last video was put up. I know it was put up in February of 2019 sometime. So what have I been doing this past year? You know, where have I been? I've just dropped off the face of the world, right? I've decided to kind of pursue a lifelong dream of mine. Back in 2000 and let's say 10 or so, I got a camera that I've spoke about plenty of times on YouTube, an older camera now, that I got for Christmas that my wife had got me. So what I'd done with that camera, wanted to do with that camera, even when I got it, was actually capture weddings. But I just had it in my mind for some reason that weddings was something that I really wanted to do. I think one of the reasons stems from the fact that when we had our wedding, me and my wife, our wedding photographer wasn't the best. We don't have a lot of those memories that we wish we would have gotten, but it's not possible to get those memories now. It's not possible to relive that and redo that. I don't want anybody else to actually have to feel that way, or, you know, go through their lives now wishing that they would have gotten that first kiss, or they would have gotten that look on their spouse's face at their wedding. That's one of the big reasons I think that actually triggered me to wanting to become a wedding photographer. So what I've been doing the last year is actually building my wedding photography business. 2019 in January, I had my first, let's say, wedding shoot. It was actually an elopement with just the bride and the groom. There was no family. So it wasn't, I wouldn't say, a good practice run for me. The wedding went great. It was awesome. We got some awesome photography and stuff for them. It was my first one, so I decided to give it a shot and see how it went. Fast forward 6 months later, in July, I actually shot my my stepbrother's wedding. So he got married, so it was a traditional wedding. People were there. He actually hired a photographer. I was standing kind of as the second. Basically, I just asked him if I'd be able to capture some photos as well alongside of the photographer without getting in her way, so I could have something for my portfolio and to like just practice without, you know, having the responsibility of getting those shots that are necessary, in my opinion. So I went through the day and got these amazing shots. Again, in my opinion, I think they turned out amazing. The bride and the groom loved them. I don't know if they actually had bought or printed any of those. I hope that one day they do. They do have the files, so they are capable of doing that. Now, fast forward again to September. This was the next big wedding I shot, and this was all on me. This was my first true front, you know, from the beginning to the end wedding. I gotta say, guys, I had absolutely amazing time capturing the photography of the day, and I just knew that this was something that I wanted to do because I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the feelings of the day, capturing the feelings, creating something for the bride and the groom that they would be able to carry on with them. They actually purchased an album. They didn't pay me because, again, it was my cousin, so I went through and I just done her whole day for her. You know, it was kind of both a favor for her and a favor for me, because again, I was able to build my portfolio off from this, so it was completely free. Now, a lot of people think that free isn't something you should do, and we'll talk about that in a later video, because I plan on continuing making more YouTube videos to kind of follow through my journey and let you guys know what I've learned. I'm definitely not what I would call a pro at this, because it's not something my income is based upon, which is when I feel that you become pro and earn that pro status, is if your income's based completely upon it. That is just how I label a pro. You might think differently, and that's fine. Weddings mostly happened on the weekends, so I'd be able to do my full-time job and still shoot on the weekends as well. That's something I'm shooting for, and that's kind of the goal. So again, fast forward again to the next wedding that I shot, which was in November. November was an amazing wedding. 2 grooms, and it was awesome at a castle. Again, this was my lead. I shot as a second photographer at a few other weddings, but this is again for me the lead, and I was the only one there. You know, it was awesome. I mean, it was the entire day, the feelings of the day, everybody just so happy for the couple, and the photography that we created and captured. I couldn't be more proud, more happy for them. It was an amazing day, and I think that's what's going to keep me going through this whole wedding photography, you know, journey, becoming a wedding photographer. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going, what I'm doing, kind of the change in the channel. I know that it's a complete 180 from what the channel used to be, but if you are still curious, and me and myself, what the next chapter of my life is going to be like, this is it. This is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to change. So if you want to follow along, that's it, guys. That's what I'm doing. That is my update. Look forward to some more videos. This is where we'll be doing some stuff. I'll definitely get some, you know, in the day type shots and stuff like that, which I think will be awesome. You want to follow me on this journey and are interested in what I'm doing and maybe learn something. If we learn something together, that'd be awesome. We're going to go over all kinds of different stuff. More or less, this is a second introduction to my channel. Like and comment down below would be awesome. And subscribe if you are new. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Later.